Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer. Well, we have been promising you that we will give you updates on what is happening with Karthik Gopinath's case regarding the Tiruvachur temple. And today the judge has stayed the FIR, stayed the first information report. Now, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm going to tell you how I see it and why the judge has not quashed the FIR, which means that the case is closed. There is no more left. So the way I see it is that the judge felt that in the last 11 days, that is between the previous appearance and this one, the police has not been able to find any evidence of malfeasance, any evidence that there was any kind of misappropriation of money. And this is probably the main reason why the judge felt that, look, there is nothing here in this case, so I'm going to stay the FIR. Now, the order has still not been uploaded on the court's database, so I'm sure it'll come in the next few hours. So I need to go through the fine print to understand completely what it is. The next hearing is on the 7th of next month, and it is expected that the FIR will be quashed on that day. And the reason why I'm reasonably confident is that with a staying of the FIR, I believe that no more investigation can be undertaken by the police. No more, or let me put it this way: investigation may be possible, but they cannot add anything into the charge sheet. The charge sheet can be, if you have filed an FIR, as evidence comes, they can add more things to the charge sheet. It's my opinion that once the FIR is stayed, there can be no more any additional items that can be added into the charge sheet. Now, people can ask, this is a baseless case. That is something that you think it is. But as a judge, he needs to do his due diligence to make absolutely sure that the prosecution has been given adequate time to do the research and come back with evidence if there is any. So this is why this is being done in a step-by-step manner. If you remember, there were other cases also where the judge has, step-by-step gone through. This is the case in with reference to, I think, the Maridhas case, where one or two of his FIRs were quashed. If you look at those, I think the judge's name was Justice Swaminathan. He went through and every line he says why this doesn't apply, this doesn't apply, this doesn't apply. So when somebody does a clean job like that and say that every one of them is not valid, then it is more or less certain that this will not be appealed. Remember, a high court decision can be appealed to a full bench of high court. And then if that is also a negative, this can be taken to Supreme Court also. I mean, it is how much time and money that the Tamil Nadu government wants to spend on a case that determines what happens when a certain case, gets lost in a certain court. But I'm hoping that with this kind of adequate time being given and enough chances and opportunities for the prosecution to prove its case, I believe this is a fit case where the prosecution may not appeal this once the FIR is quashed. So this is just my take on it. Remember, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just an observer, but I have been a patent holder and I have been through enough courts to understand how the law works. So this is where things stand. Karthik has finished taking his exams. He was in his final year of law. He's taken all his exams. He's done. He will be starting the Ilaya Bharatham very soon, and look out for his tweets, and from there you will get to know when he's going to start, and it could be as early as the next few days. But the point I'm trying to make is that this is a landmark case where things in Tamil Nadu are going to take a change for the better, especially for those who are Sanatanis. And to get into a little bit more depth about what is going on in the backdrop, why this haste in trying to trying to completely squash Karthik Gopinath's voice, why this was done. I'm going to do a little bit of research and I'll come back with a more detailed, more nuanced hangout in the next few hours. You will probably have it tomorrow morning. You can take a look at that. And we have to see what happens next. It is my belief that this case is going to be quashed on the 7th of July. And thanks for all of you who stood by Karthik Gopinath and who also, forwarded and made sure that the message got spread. And again, this is a good opportunity for PGurus. I'm glad that we could come to help. We could, assist in making sure that 𝙒𝙗𝘼𝙥𝙥 𝙦𝙤, truth always wins. But then you need to still be able to shine the spotlight on where the truth is. Sometimes truth can be buried in darkness. Thank you once again. And we will see you very soon. Hopefully, this is the last time we have to talk about this, and then we'll talk about, the FIR being quashed and Karthik being a complete free man. Once again, thank you very much. Namaskar.